for Trump. I'll just say it. But Kasich did so well in New Hampshire that I wanted to come out and hear him and see him and get the feel and see if anything would change.
And what did you feel?
And it was a very positive, upbeat, good, clean, biblical Southern charm to him. There just was that. And I was surprised since he's from New Hampshire. I didn't get to ask a question. The question I would have asked is about women's equality, because I have really, back in the 70s, I worked for women's equality. I'm now retired, a retired marketing director from the Charlotte Coliseum. And I worked where we were having 72 cents on the dollar at that point. And since then, it's gone up to 77 cents on the dollar. Well, Hillary Clinton has been in office for almost 20 years now in some capacity. As a female who's promising that she's going to give us equality money, why hasn't she already done it? So, I mean, I hate not voting for a female president, but what the hell has she done? So, I'm kind of going to be teetering on Trump and Kasich now. I mean, it did affect me.
That's so interesting. So, if you had seen Governor Kasich speak, 2-3 months ago, do you think he would have your vote right now instead of Trump?
I have followed every debate. I have heard what he said. I have not felt him get through until the New Hampshire primary. Just didn't, it's kind of like, the 25-second sound bites that are being referred to. Well, every one of them have 25-second sound bites. You just have to hear them, listen for them. And so a lot of them say the same thing. And I heard a lot of that from Kasich, but they're trying to get a point across.
So you came in here for Trump and you're leaving undecided?
Correct. I'm interested in seeing what else Kasich's going to do in the state down here and how he's going to affect the women, the equality of pay. It's just ridiculous that we've gone 30 years with a female in the office who had power. She's not having any more power than she has had and still hasn't gotten anything done. But I really would like to have a good female president, just not Hillary.
Will the next 9 days then determine who you vote for?
Yes.
Could you put that in your own, I don't want to put words into your mouth, but if that's true to your belief, if you could share that with us.
Okay. Well, when Ben Carson was here, I went to see Ben Carson. I think that they talk about how on the outside he's so passive. Well, I think that strong people, really truly strong people, are strong on the inside. They don't have to prove it by being strong on the outside. The people who are trying to be strong on the outside are those who just have the biggest egos. Kasich doesn't necessarily appear to me like he has to be strong on the outside, which shows me that maybe he's stronger on the inside than I think he is, or than a lot of us know that he is.
And so, I'm sorry to keep hammering home this point, but if you could just tell us where your vote stands right now.
Undecided. I did come in here very strongly for Trump. I live streamed his speech in Clemson last night, and I do that on all of his speeches. I like his firmness. I like his I'm in your face, I'm going to get something done. I think that the American people are seeing our country crumble before their eyes. And all the American people are doing is saying, hey, we want somebody that will prevent that. We don't want to see it go down further. And so I'm undecided, but Trump is very strong at making you feel that he is the one that you can count on to do it. And I think if anybody else does that and gets that message across, then, you know, Trump's got people that other people are going to really seriously consider.
Does Governor Kasich have time to get his message across? Your
Oh,
opinion?
that's a good question. It's getting close, isn't it? That's a good question. I hope so, because I think there's something there. We'll see.
Just one more question. What's the most surprising thing you saw in there that you weren't expecting from Kasich? Positive or negative?
Positive or negative?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, negatively, I thought that he went on and on about some things that were right on. Simple answers. But I'm sure he needed to get his message across. But I mean, I was sitting in the back of the room. I was probably the last person. I was on my tiptoes. I muddled my way through the crowd to get close to him, and I just thought that there was a lot more that could be said in a compact amount of time.
What are the positive takeaways? Because he seems like he kind of swayed you towards him a little bit. So
Yeah.
what did he say in there?
The positive things were that he was very confrontational with what he would do, and very confrontational with the other politicians. He didn't back down and was able to say, they've done this and they've done this wrong. Damn, y'all are hard.